What is up, everybody? Enderstorm here. Welcome to 29, or it could be 28. I don't know if that previous video will get destroyed, but I don't plan on it. But for those of you who have skipped that last episode because my OBS decided to be like, let's use a non-existent microphone and not use my beautiful snowball microphone right in front of me, basically what happened last episode is we started commencing on the surgery with Melty. Tiga was fighting Sakura, and out of nowhere Wilhelm came and was like, hey, I haven't had this much excitement in a while. Let me take your place and fight for you. And Crochet technically sent him too. So, yeah. And then Tiga went over to help with the surgery, and he held on to Melty's hand. Tiga also sliced Wolf's arm, and Rim and Crochet were trying to finish off Wolf because he tried killing Melty, in a way, and they accidentally killed Puka because Puka jumped in front of, and then Puka started draining their mana, became a apocalyptic beast, basically like Puck. And now there's a giant flaming squirrel apocalypsing around the world. We were supposed to meet at a rendezvous point, which was around the south part of the capital. But we ended up changing plans, and we're going to meet at the tree, which is where the end of Season 1 ended up. And we're going there so we can have less casualties. And that's where we left off. So, yeah. Let's, load right into this game. Melty's status and a discussion between members. You know, I do feel bad about last episode. And also the fact that, I was basically talking to myself for an hour. Without anybody, so now that video is just, weird. But, oh well. Let's get right into this.
Good thing we jotted it down.
Oh yeah, what's your choice? Now we're on to a choice.
All right, charge!
Mimi!
The big one's mine!
You have a big ego!
Don't just go charging in yet. We need a plan.
And Hato.
You don't get it, Hataro. These things are all about momentum, so let's charge!
You need a plan before you attack.
Not so fast, Mimi. Momentum is indeed important, but when coordinating with a group, we must agree on some key points before making any moves.
Yeah, see, Crochet knows what she's talking about.
That's true. Some of us are fighting together for the first time, so we need to hash it out before charging in.
Ricardo!
Okay then, Mimi will wait for now. Don't talk too long. Keep it short.
Very well. We lack the time for such idle conversation anyway. Let us keep this brief. Subaru Natsuki, there are several things I must confirm before we engage in battle.
Like
what?
To begin with, how long do you require we stall for you? We should know at least that much before we begin combat.
That's true. It's important to know the amount of time we need to buy before we fight.
Yeah, good point. Our goal here isn't to kill Wolf or Puka.
Yeah, but you guys almost killed Puka.
It's strictly to buy time for Melty's operation. As long as we accomplish that, a lot of our problems will be solved. I can't say for Wolf, but I'm sure we can talk things out with Solemn. And Puka, too.
They appeared to be kind-hearted when they helped that lost child reunite with her parents.
Our real enemy is Sakura, and her mother backing her.
Mother.
Since Wolf is actually Solemn, I want to avoid killing him if possible.
We may not have the luxury of avoiding it, but we should confirm with Ferris and the others how much time they shall need.
We can do this.
You're right, Crochet. We can't really make plans without a standard to base them on. Sorry, Ferris. Well, would you mind giving us your input?
What's happening? As the door opens, a stench of blood leaks out from the dragon carriage. Ferris and the others are working on the operation. Solemnly, even Rom looks tense as she provides support. Right now, they're working to open Melty's throat, cutting out the part blocking her esophagus. I may not know how much about medical science, but even I know having a functional throat is vital. One mistake could end up costing Melty her life. Not to mention, this is Ferris's first time performing surgery. Despite the divine protection of Windbreak, Ferris must be exhausted from the long carriage ride. The same goes for Julius and Rom, who are supporting the effort. I expect this, but I still can't find the words to speak as the scene unfolds before me.
Sorry, Subaru. I'm busy right now.
Right. Sorry.
So are you getting blood all over that, what, your white dress? Just as I'm about to close the door.
Subaru Natsuki, regardless of the situation at hand, some questions must be asked.
What is it, Crochet?
We cannot act without this information. It would only end with the situation growing worse. Do not mistake this for kindness.
Got it?
I can answer for Ferris. If there's something you need to know, please ask me.
That is correct. Barisu, your complete disregard for propriety is one of your few good qualities.
So what do you see about... What good qualities do you see in him, exactly? What are all the good qualities? Huh, Rom?
Modesty doesn't suit you.
Rom.
Apologies, Barisu. I take that back.
Really? You compliment him, and then you take it back.
I do not actually consider it to be a good quality, and you really should learn to be modest.
Did you really need to take it back? I was actually feeling a bit moved just now. Anyway, thanks to you, I think I'm back to my usual self. This is my first time seeing a live surgery, so I feel a little anxious.
I understand how you feel, Subaru. I doubt I could keep calm if it weren't for my ability.
I hope Wilhelm's doing good in that battle.
I'm sorry, Subaru. Barry was a bit terse with you earlier. Julius should be able to answer most of it. Would you mind handling this for me?
Of course. I will handle the questions. You focus on the surgery, Ferris. What would you like to know, Subaru?
I want to know the progress of the operation, including how much longer you think it'll take.
To be honest, the surgery has been a struggle. It's been about 4 hours since we started, but it could take another hour before we finish.
An hour.
Surgeries take time. Complicated ones could easily take 10 hours or more. Considering that, the fact that Ferris's first operation can only take 5 hours is incredible. Still, here's a turning point. As quickly as possible, or prioritizing stable...
Think about this.
Okay, I think it's best if we actually stabilize her condition, because I don't think we could rush this. If we rush this, we'll mess up. That's the thing. I don't want Melty to die. That'll just piss off Wolf even more, and especially Solemn.
Well, surgeries tend to take a while. If we're looking at another hour or so, I think we've got a good shot. It's gonna be tough holding them off for a whole hour, though.
We can do it.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. An hour is nothing.
Yeah, because we got Ricardo on our side.
Don't worry. Mimi's
And
got
Mimi.
this.
And one of her brothers.
We'll do what we can, so the rest of you just focus on your work.
You guys. Looks like Anastasia has a good thing going on in her camp. Right. Julius, Melty's surgery is the #1 priority. We'll hold them off. Probably. Well, maybe.
Yeah, hold up. Why do Mew sound so uncertain? Of course Mew will be fine with Miss Crochet at your side.
That is right, Ferris. I vow to keep this dragon carriage safe. Focus upon the surgery without worry.
Got it.
Crochet's team is amazing too. Why do you look so happy, Mealy?
Oh, it's nothing. I just thought it was strange. We're all supposed to be competing against each other for the throne, right?
But we're all coming together.
But here we are, working together. It's so strange, but so wonderful too. I feel like we can accomplish anything easy peasy.
You don't hear that phrase often,
I don't know, I hear some people still say easy peasy.
but I get what you mean.
All things considered, everyone here is a good person, and they're all amazing.
No, not just those here.
We were able to find a way to help Melty and the others, thanks to Anastasia, Felt, and Priscilla too. Priscilla might be a bit questionable, but perhaps the priestess were chosen because they each had good qualities that made them fit to be a ruler.
It's reassuring to know they have our backs, but I'm gonna feel conflicted facing off against them in the royal selection.
What are Priscilla's qualities? Be hitting all of her husbands?
But they're on our side now. It's like having an army at your back.
Mealy, you're amazing! I'm gonna strive to be a positive thinker like you.
Oh, Subaru, there you go being silly again. You're making fun of me, aren't you?
No, he's just saying he wants to be the very best, like no one ever was.
No, not at all. I really do want to take a page from your book. You're right. They're incredible allies to have at our side right now.
Subaru, why are you stealing pages from my book?
Besides, there's no point in worrying about the future until we get through this. Anyway, Ferris, we've got this handled, so stay focused on the operation.
I'm already working on it, so stop distracting me.
Sorry, got a little excited. Alright, we know how much time we need to buy now. Now we need to discuss how exactly we're gonna slow them down to do that.
Subaru Natsuki, I must speak before we consider the details of our plan. There are two things for us to address. Have you noticed?
Two things? You mean there's something else besides stopping those guys?
Oh, here's another breaking
That's
point.
right. Puka's fire is tremendously powerful. We cannot face it without some means of extinguishing it.
You're right.
Puck. The grasslands are burning all over because of Puka's flames. If we don't do something, it'll all end up a wasteland. There's a possibility that the fires will reach the dragon carriage Melty is in. This group's collective power is nothing to scoff at all. They definitely give Wolf and Puka a run for their money. But that's only if they can focus on holding those two off.
We have to split our resources between dealing with the fire and stopping them. It's gonna be tough.
But we cannot simply ignore those fires.
The smoke will be an issue as well. It will be difficult to continue the surgery without fresh air. The quasi-spirits may be able to slow them down to a degree, but only for a short time.
Right.
In a fire, the smoke can be scarier than the actual flames. I remember hearing that most fire-related deaths are caused by carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, and it's not a good thing. Not to mention that they're operating on Melty's throat right now. We should definitely keep the smoke away from her.
I may be able to put out the fires, but it's a bit rough for me to deal with right now.
Get big. Grow.
It would have been better if it was earlier in the day, but now I'm feeling a bit sleepy. You wouldn't want me to be incapable of protecting Leah if she's ever in danger, right?
Of course not! Just make sure Mealy is safe, Puck.
I may not be nearly as adept as the Great Spirit, but I can put fires out with my water magic too.
Oh, good to know.
Yes, Hatero would be perfect for that.
Yeah! Hatero can be a firefighter!
There's firefighters in this world?
Would you mind?
Not at all. However, I may not be able to help much in battle if I focus on putting out the fires.
That's understandable. Someone needs to put those fires out.
Although, come to think of it, it's gonna be tough without Hatero with us. We won't be able to use that attack.
When Mimi and Hatero go wah together, it's super powerful! It'll stink if we can't use it.
It should be okay, big sis.
I think we need that.
I'll be sure to stay near you while putting out the fires.
If there's another way I can put out the fire.
Oh, okay. As long as you're near Mimi, we can go wah together. Nope.
Okay. Be sure to stay near Mimi while fighting those fires, Hatero. What is this wah she's talking about?
It's an attack called the Resonance Wave. When Mimi and Hatero roar together, it becomes very powerful.
Resonance? So it's an attack that uses supersonic waves, like some sort of sonic weapon?
So that's how it works.
I don't know what super what's it is, but like I said, it's a roar attack.
Yeah, arrow go wah! Then it goes boom!
What kind of explanation is that? Though, I guess I get it.
Well, they are kids. They aren't the best at explaining something. But they do have a brother that's smarter than all of them. I think Mimi is the most childish one.
Anyway, leave the fire to Heitaro. We're counting on you.
Right, I will do my best.
I forgot his name, but the one with the monocle is actually probably the smarter one of the three.
Okay, I think we can finally start talking about the specifics for our plan to stop those guys now.
Indeed. Let us get to the main topic, Subaru Natsuki.
Now, how exactly should we stop them? Turning point. Mealy's Bizzing, Rem the Maid, or saving friends and attacking. So, support with healing magic. Or make a protective wall of... I don't know how healing magic's gonna stop them. What do we do? Let's make a wall of ice, I guess.
I'm just throwing out ideas here, but what if we made an ice wall to slow them down?
An ice wall?
That's right, Mealy. A giant wall of ice blocking their path. I feel like you and Rem should be able to pull it off.
Yes, I think we could. An ice wall should stop those two from pushing forward.
Even though I just realized they can burn it, they can melt it.
It may be possible for Miss Amelia, but I am not confident I can make it as well.
Oh, really? But I've seen you make an ice wall before.
You have?
Aw, crap. That happened in a different cycle. I've seen Rem create an ice wall in a battle with Pettigills, but this Rem obviously wouldn't remember. I'm pretty sure she did use it when she was stopping the giant ball of fire.
But you can make an ice wall too, right?
Yes, Rem should be able to conjure a wall of ice, but not one that is powerful enough to stop those two. Rem is sorry to be of no use.
No, it's okay, Rem.
No need to apologize, but I may ask for your help anyway if it comes to it. Is that alright?
You can do it.
Yes, Subaru. I will do my best if that happens.
Oh.
It sounds like this will mainly be up to Mealy then.
Yes, I think I can manage. Just talk to me if you ever need an ice wall.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't think so. Do you feel like we missed something?
Yeah. I think we
I don't
need
know
some
what we
sort
would
of
have
fallback
missed.
plan if things go south. We're dealing with monsters that can heal as much as they please.
Oh yeah, that's true.
With Heitaro focusing on containing the fire, we won't be fighting at full capacity. To be honest, another ally joining us would be ideal.
What? You don't think we can handle it?
Sorry, but we really shouldn't underestimate their endless healing abilities. I hope I'm just being overly cautious here, but I want to be prepared just in case.
Good.
Subaru Natsuki, I understand your sentiment, but our resources are limited. There is no point in asking for what we cannot have.
Crochet has a point, but excluding Ferris, there's someone else who can be of help too. It's only Julius. I think the other one. But Julius is helping. No, I'm pretty sure that one's probably Reinhardt or Wilhelm. Julius.
Hey, Julius.
What is it, Subaru?
If things end up getting real bad, could I ask you to help out?
Of course. I will do what I can if that happens.
Wow, I'm impressed. You didn't even hesitate. It actually would have been more charming if you got all flustered or panicked.
Sorry to disappoint. As a knight, I have a duty to remain collected at all times. I must abide by my duty in order to keep the citizens we protect from feeling anxious or afraid.
Again, with the seriousness! You could try going for a laugh or...
Subaru Natsuki, what are you trying to accomplish? Do you not have a request for Julius Euclius?
Sorry, Crochet.
Julius Euclius.
Julius, there's an important task that only you can do.
Do tell. I will do everything in my power to help.
Basically,
Good.
I want you to be our final weapon. If everything starts to fall apart in the end, could we ask for your help? We'll do our best to prevent that from happening, of course.
Okay then. If that happens, I will not hesitate to join the fight. Just say the word.
I will. Thanks, Julius.
But he won't be able to help for long after Melty's surgery is top priority. If I need Julius to help, it has to wait until the very end. I gotta remember that.
Barisu, are you finished? I'd like to close the carriage door now.
Yes, keeping the door open will affect Miss Melty's surgery.
You're right. It would defeat the purpose of sanitizing the carriage in the first place.
Now, Barisu, we will continue to focus on the surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Subaru. I don't think I can offer much help.
I'm sorry, Tiga.
What are you talking about? There's something only you can do. Just
You can-
focus on that.
Just hold on to me. Stay next to Melty's arm. Well, Melty's side.
I'm counting on you to watch over Melty, Tiga.
Exactly.
Right. You take care of those two, Subaru.
Of course. You can count on me.
You can count on me, Subaru
They
Natsuki.
are approaching. There is no more time to talk.
You're right. We're done talking here. So now's the time for action.
Okay, here we go. I'll do my best. Rem will not hold back.
Demon form.
I am ready as well.
I'm ready to go, Subaru.
Me too.
All right then, everyone. Let's stop Wolf and Puka.
Let's see how terrifying this is gonna look. To the mission. This is getting scary. I'm actually excited for this final battle, but this is gonna be scary. I don't want anyone to die. We got many chances, but Melty. Oh shoot, what the hell? Am I having a Pokemon battle? Buy time until Melty wakes up. Puka failed if Puka reaches the dragon carriage or Subaru dies. Puka passes forward. Yeah, that's a Pokemon.
I finally caught up. Now hand over the evil eye.
Damn! They've already caught up! Mealy! Ricardo! Please slow down Puka first! She's out of control, so she's too dangerous!
Got it. Please stop!
You don't need to tell me twice. Here goes. Ha!
Please stop! Yes. No offense, but I mean, I don't think attacking with politeness is going to stop an out-of-control spirit.
Yeah. Mimi is going to. Rem is going in.
Wait. Something seems wrong.
Wait, what's happening?
Futile, pointless, meaningless. Your attacks won't do anything. After all.
He keeps draining mana.
As you can see, the land is just going to wither away further.
I thought you were better than this.
It's not working.
She got all shiny. She's all healed up. Attack.
Mimi is right. Continuing is just going to wear us all out.
Damn! Think! I have to think!
Is there another thing I can do?
It's Wolf, Subaru Natsuki. He is the one injecting Puka with mana.
We need to attack Wolf.
Yes, Subaru. Wolf has inserted vast amounts of mana into Miss Puka to revive her.
Huh? Then what happened?
We will discuss the details later. What's important now is that Wolf can send all of the mana he absorbed right into Puka to heal her. The amount of mana is so vast that it is visible to the naked eye. Now Puka has turned into a giant because of the overloading mana. Right now, Wolf will likely completely heal Puka regardless of any attack dealt.
Then what do we do? If we can't slow them down, they'll catch up to the dragon carriage that Melty is in.
Mealy is right. We have to do something. I need to calm down. Think.
Puka can heal up even if we attack her. Unless they're stopped, we have no further. I can't help fight, so the only thing I can do is think. We have to break through the situation and buy some time until Melty's surgery is over.
Cruce, I have a suggestion.
What is it, Subaru Natsuki? Don't tell me you want to retreat.
Retreat!
What? We worked so hard to get here. You want us to hightail and run?
Man, you really don't hear that phrase much these days. Wait, now's not the time to talk about this. We managed to come all the way here and declared that we were going to fight. We can't run away now.
That's true. So, let's hear it. You've managed to make it here. What is your plan now?
We have to strike Wolf, not Puka. Let's attack Wolf.
Oh, this instrumental music is... it's beautiful. I love it. It's perfect for the final battle.
But what about Miss Puka?
It's true that Puka stands out more here. She seems to be the bigger threat. But we can stop Puka after Wolf. Otherwise, Puka is unstoppable. If we strike Wolf, the healer, he shouldn't be able to supply the mana anymore.
I don't know what you mean by that exactly, but it's a common strategy to crush the supply lines in war. It's...
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
gosh,
sure
it's
Wolf
worth trying.
is busy absorbing all that mana. And he's also supplying that mana to Puka. Absorption and supply. Doing these two at the same time should require lots of concentration. If his concentration gets interrupted even a little bit, it'll probably make it hard for him to keep up.
I agree, Subaru Natsuki. But the problem is, who will be the one to attack Wolf, too?
What is happening? What is... Oh...
Damn him!
Good, Puka, good, good. Burn it all down.
We can't take any more. I leave the rest to you, Subaru Natsuki.
Crochet, I wasn't finished!
I got Crochet to agree that attacking Wolf to distract him was the best plan. But what's more important is the next step. Who will be the one to attack him?
She said she'll leave the rest to me. Is it okay for me to decide?
On the way out, Crochet did say she'll leave the rest to me. Meaning, I can be the one to choose the team who will attack Wolf. What? Let me click.
That's a huge
Oh,
responsibility.
my mouse died.
But I have to do it. A man's gotta be brave. I'll do it.
Alright, we gotta figure this out. Let's talk to Rem real quick. What if I think? Who should I ask to attack Wolf? I have to be careful here. Amelia's case, she's good at magic, attacks, but she won't be great at physical combat. And I don't want Amelia to do anything dangerous. Rem is good at everything. She could do magic and also physical attacks with her Morning Star. She's also fought Wolf in the past and could be an advantage. Ricardo isn't the kind to do magic attacks. He obviously looks like he specializes in physical combat.
I have no idea what Mimi's potential is.
She's a main member of the Iron Fang. There's no mistake she's powerful, but Mimi could have unknown consequences. On the other hand, Crochet is a safe bet. Crochet's abilities are great without a doubt. Unlike Rem, she doesn't know much about Wolf, but I can back her up in that regard.
Safest choice is Rem or Crochet. But what do I do? Rem, I need your help.
What is it, Subaru? I will be happy to do anything for you.
Oh, this music's so beautiful. I love it.
Thanks, Rem. I want you to attack Wolf. I need you to break Wolf's concentration so he'll stop supplying mana to Puka. Can you do it?
Of course. You can leave that to me.
I'm counting on you, Rem.
We're gonna do distance because he can suck up mana.
Hit him with your Morning Star, Rem!
Mana.
Understood. I will use my full power. Wolf, I will be your opponent.
Ooh, right in the head.
Damn, that messed with my concentration. So
Don't you dare.
It seems that the mana supply from Wolf has stopped.
Looks like it. Just like I planned.
Puka's invincibility has been removed. Now Puka will take damage, and we can slow her down.
What to do now?
We have to deal a powerful blow to Puka and slow her down before Wolf resumes supplying
Who should I
mana.
ask?
I have no time to hesitate. I have to make a decision now and give out the order. I think it would be best to go to Mimi.
The supply of mana from Wolf stopped. Mimi, I need your help.
You got it! I'll hit him with a big attack!
Glad you catch on quick.
Yeah! Mimi is smart! I know what to do!
All right, I'm counting on you, Mimi. Hit Puka with a big attack and stop her in her tracks.
Got it! I'll do my best!
I know what Mimi's capable of.
Hey, Taro! Let's go! We'll get that big guy!
Sure, big sis. I'm ready when you are.
Commence attack!
Let's go! See?
Puka!
It worked perfectly.
Damn you brats! How dare you do that to Puka!
Hooray! Our attack is working!
Yeah, looks like she can't move for a while. Big sis, I'm going back to extinguishing the fire.
Sure, hey, Taro! Good luck!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Puka. It's ready. I'll heal your wounds soon.
Oh no, Wolf is going to resume supplying mana to Puka.
In that case, we just gotta hit that guy again to stop his mana supply. What?
Don't hurt Ricardo.
I'm not going to get hit by the same thing twice, idiot!
Damn! If Puka is going to deflect the attack while being invincible, aiming for Wolf is pointless. What do we do? Is there any way around it?
They're closing in on the dragon carriage. I have no time to waste.
If I lose hope, it's game over right there.
Even if Puka doesn't take damage, I have to think of a way to slow her down.
An ice wall.
Melee!
That's it! An ice wall! An ice wall can block their path!
We just discussed how Amelia should be able to create a sturdy wall of ice to block Puka's path.
Alright, time to talk to Mealy.
Melee.
Mealy, can you make an ice wall to block Puka's path?
God, this music's amazing!
Got it, Subaru. I'll try. I'll make a tough wall to stop them. There!
One thing I love is, like, the music in, like, games. It's amazing.
How's this? Now you can't keep going.
That's cheating!
I don't see it just cheating. This is war. What do you think it was? A game of Monopoly?
I don't want to hear that from someone who heals with absorbed mana.
You got that right. We're all cheaters here. Fine then, little lady. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a cheat for a cheat. Puka, I'll give you all of my mana. Break that wall.
That's gonna kill you. The ice wall created by Amelia was able to stop Puka as planned, but I don't think it will hold out for much
I
longer.
better think of my next move.
Come
All right.
on, Puka. Break through that wall.
What did you do with Solemn? Where's Solemn?
Subaru, it won't hold.
Damn! The ice wall!
Let's keep going, Puka. Incinerate anyone that gets in the way. Smash them with any extra mana.
Amelia, watch out!
What is Puck doing? No!
It's so hot!
Don't
Leah,
die.
Are you okay?
Thanks, Puck. I'm fine.
You saved us, Puck. I'm fine too. But,
Seems like the others weren't so lucky.
damn! We can't fight like this. I have to do something.
Fortunately, Amelia should be able to use healing magic. Alright, let's think real quick. Amelia, who can use healing magic, is unscathed. This is lucky for us. The question is, who else to heal? I better consider this carefully. Can I think again?
So who do I heal first?
Making the wrong decision here would be really bad. I can't afford a mistake. Okay. Mimi can use her ranged attack with her brother. Ricardo is very strong and has some agility, I think. Alright, Crochet, she can let's just heal Crochet.
Crochet!
I'm sorry, Subaru Natsuki. I let my guard down.
Don't worry, Melee will heal you soon. Melee, over here! Please heal Crochet!
Got it, Subaru. I'll be right there. Crochet, I'll heal you right now.
Thank you, Amelia. The others are suffering from their burns. Hurry and heal them.
I know. I'll be right there.
Thanks.
Thanks!
Oh, poor
Thank you
Ren.
very much.
It's no use. It doesn't help no matter how many of you weaklings you heal.
Shut up. Oh no, they're walking forward. Seems like we're done healing everyone. Now we can regroup, but even then...
We're still in grave danger.
Wolf and Puka are dangerously close to Melty's dragon carriage.
We cornered at this rate. I have to do something. Think.
Ah, shoot, what did that say? I went to scratch my eye. Wolf and Puka are close to the dragon carriage, but Melty's surgery should be done soon. We only need to buy just a little more time. What should I do? What should I be doing now? There's no point in thinking about it alone. I should talk to someone for advice. Let's think.
This isn't good.
I need something more to stop Wolf and Puka. Thinking about it alone won't help. I should talk to someone to get advice. Crochet would probably be good at giving advice, but she said she'd leave it all to me. Can I think again real quick?
Damn it. This...
Same thing. Ricardo's just gonna be like, let's go fight full on. I think our best bet is probably Crochet.
What should we do now? I want to know your opinions.
Ah, what good timing. I wanted to speak with you. At this rate, they will continue to push us into a corner. Let's hear your opinion on the matter.
I hate to admit it. The first thing I thought of was Julius.
I don't know what happened between you and Julius Eucleus, but I feel the same.
In other words, it would be best to have Julius join in right now?
That's right. Julius Eucleus has already agreed on helping should there be an emergency. As of now, everyone, myself included, are fatigued from the battle with Wolf and Puka. Reinforcements are the most effective way to change the tide of the battle.
I don't know, there's one person who still hasn't... Well, you and Ricardo still haven't fought yet.
Good point.
Julius could be tired from doing support for the surgery, but he's probably in a better condition than the rest of us who were fighting Wolf and Puka.
Alright, I'm off to the dragon carriage to call for Julius.
Yes, do that.
It's decided. I'll go back to the dragon carriage and call for Julius. I don't think I'm gonna make it there in time. Our final weapon. I think now would be the time to ask. Come on. Can I make it in time? Yep. Barely.
Julius, sorry to barge in during the surgery. I need your help.
If I can be of assistance, I will gladly help.
If? There's no if. You're the best help we got.
I must admit, that is quite flattering.
Oh no, why did I compliment him? Julius, forget what I just said. I'll forget it too. Anyway, I need your help. Come with me.
Their little character creations look cool too.
Of course. I will stake my pride as a knight to be of assistance.
How was that?
Very well, Subaru Natsuki. We do not have time for debate. Let us move...
Let's move forward immediately.
Puck, do your thing. Use all of your power. There.
What kind of great spirit is that?
The apocalyptic beast.
All of your power? Well now, it's all mine. I'll absorb it along with all of your own.
I'm not done yet.
It's useless, meaningless, foolhardy. That won't work on me.
That's why you shouldn't use magic on him. I'm sorry.
Alright. Solemn, can you hear me? I know you're in there, Solemn.
That coward isn't here. He might never surface ever again.
I think. What if Julius did what he did during the witch cult fight and actually send in like one of his spirits to help him?
Shut up, you imposter. I'm talking to Solemn right now. Don't you dare interrupt.
I'm sure he's just another victim. Being cold to him does hurt my conscience a little. Plus, he looks exactly like Solemn right now. And to think we have to fight him. I hope that Solemn would wake up and that we can resolve by talking this over.
Hey, Solemn, come on!
You just called me the imposter?
Yeah, what's wrong with calling an imposter an imposter? You called yourself the malevolent masked magician or whatever, but you're just a fake version of Solemn. Hey, Solemn! When are you gonna stop lending your body to this guy?
Shut up.
Hey, Solemn! We don't want to fight you! We want to help you!
Shut up!
We're trying to save Melty! We came to an understanding with Tiga! He's on our side now!
Shut up!
Oh, you keep saying shut up, that means Solemn is probably trying to fight back.
Solemn, you must also want to...
He's trying to stop him.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If you don't shut your damn mouth, I'll kill you first!
Hey, Solemn. Ha, see? I got an army, and you didn't kill me yet.
Solemn! I know you can hear
wow.
me! Let's talk this out! Come on, Solemn!
Now you made me mad. Looks like you want to rush to your death.
Well, I can always return by death if you try, you stupid idiot.
Very well. I'll grant that wish of yours. Puka, send him to his death first.
What?
What?
Just kidding! Ricardo!
You got it! Here goes!
Yes!
What's going on? I thought I burned you to a crisp!
It was fake!
Thanks, Puck. You saved me.
You're very welcome. Subaru, you do such dangerous things. What were you going to do without my help?
Huh? I didn't even consider that you wouldn't help me. You gotta tell me that stuff beforehand. I'm sweating bullets here.
Why? I thought the spirit was with the girl.
Sorry, Wolf. I put together a strategy. Guess you were tricked by Mealy's award-winning act that could have brought all of America to tears. Puck was with me the whole time.
Hey, Subaru. What's America? Who did I bring to tears?
What's in America?
Sorry, Mealy. Just forget about it. Anyway, removing Puka's invincibility is a success. We can't let this chance slip by. Let's finish them off. Julius, now!
Understood. I will make this opportunity mine.
Mealy, Rem, Mimi, attack Puka together with Julius.
Yes, Subaru.
I hope that Melty's surgery is going fine without Julius.
Got it, Subaru. I'll do my best.
I won't let you. I'll steal your mana.
You're not gonna steal anyone's mana anymore.
Unfortunately for you, I shall be your opponent.
Ah!
What? Don't forget about me!
Bruh.
Ah!
He just got his head sliced.
Damn! 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 Puka! I'll defeat them all! Just wait a little more!
Cruce, Ricardo!
We're ready.
Leave it to us.
I will. I'll do what I have to do. Mimi, do it!
Do what you do best.
You got
Scream.
it. Come on, Heitaro.
Got it, big sis.
You did it, Mimi and Heitaro!
Yep, I'm so great.
Now let's finish things.
Yes, you can leave it to me.
Red will go all out as well. Me too.
Al Clarista!
Alcarista?
Huh?
There! The two of them say magic words, and then there's Amelia that's just like, over there!
You're finished! All close!
Did he just spirit bomb?
Puka! How dare you! How dare you!
What happened?
What the?
You pay for this. You will. All of you are dead.
I think we're all still alive. Stop sucking up the mana.
Right now. Right away. Now.
No! It's still not over yet!
Look at Ricardo's face.
It won't end. I won't let it end. I can't end. It will not end until I steal all of the mana in this world.
It's a dark, dark, dark place. I've sunken deep into a place where I can never float back to the surface.
Mel?
When I close my eyes at night, I am always in the darkness. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to be alone. But I'm afraid to be with someone too.
Tiga's got your back. He loves you.
Because I found out just how unkind the world really is. The kind world I've seen is just a fabrication that my evil eye created.
Your evil eye is your crown. Melty, I want you to become a true ruler.
Sakura's words replay in my mind. Those words weigh down my heart. I wonder why they resonate so well. But deep down, I know the answer. Because what Sakura said is true. I'm exactly what she says I am. I'm afraid of the power of my evil eye, but I'm too scared to talk to anyone without it. But Tiga, my childhood friend. Childhood friend. What a strange way to describe him. Tiga isn't actually from my village. He's not a member of the Evil Eye tribe, but a lost boy who had wandered into Faradar. And yet, I was able to be with Tiga because he wasn't permitted to leave Faradar. The location of the village was a complete secret.
He didn't want to leave your side.
And Tiga himself didn't want to leave.
Like I said, he didn't want to leave your side.
No, it wasn't that Tiga chose not to leave. I wished that of him.
No.
I did that.
No, it's Tiga's choice.
Don't go anywhere. Don't leave me here. I had wished for it. That's why Tiga always stayed by my side, granting my wish. I'm a terrible person. A terrible, 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 terrible person. The lowest of the low.
No, you're not.
I tried to forget my loneliness by cutting Tiga from his own life and pasting it beside mine. Even though I did that, I couldn't ever trust Tiga to the fullest. He's told me how much he loves me, showed me such kindness, and isn't afraid to touch me. But every time he does, it pains my heart. Because those words were forced out of him through the power of my evil eye. I have stolen Tiga's life. No, it's not just Tiga.
No, you haven't.
It's the same with my big brother, too. And Sakura. And Puka. It's all my fault. I've ruined so many lives. If only my evil eye. If only I was never born.
No.
I wish I never was. I tried to give up.
Don't say that.
Mel, you're wrong.
The voice that causes me the most pain will never let me have my wish.
Mel, you're wrong.
What?
Yes, my life was changed, but that wasn't due to your evil eye.
Is her surgery done?
My throat hurts. It burns. I try to remember what happened.
We fixed her!
But that thought instantly dissipates.
Aww.
Our lips touch. I feel Tiga's warmth through the soft sensation.
So sweet.
My mind goes blank. I can't think of anything but the feeling left on my lips. It's all I can think about as I'm left in a haze. As our lips slowly draw apart, I feel a yearning for more of his warmth. And after a delay, a strong sense of embarrassment.
Well, this little, reunion is probably gonna get cut short because there's kind of a battle happening outside. People might die.
I glare at Tiga's familiar face. I forget the pain in my throat and speak with an accusatory tone. What are you?
It seemed like you still didn't understand how I feel about you, even after my passionate declaration of love. So I decided to just go for it. Our first kiss after 10 years. I'm pretty patient if I do say so myself.
Tiga shrugs his shoulders as if it were nothing, while I open and close my mouth. My evil eye drove Tiga to go this far.
Hold it. I know what you're thinking again. If you say it, I'll keep blocking your mouth with the same tactic. That's more than fine by me. But what do you think, Mel? Which would you prefer?
Tiga moves his face closer. I blush furiously at his forwardness, then shake my head side to side. Wait! Please let me talk.
Oh, that's too bad. But I'll listen, because it's you, Mel.
Tiga pulls away slightly, just far enough where his breath still tickles me. I wonder what I should say to him. I'm sorry, Tiga. As expected,
Why?
the first words that came out were an apology. Those aren't your true feelings. Because of me, you actually...
You think the real me vanished when we met 10 years ago because of you, don't you?
That's what she thinks, but it wasn't.
I nod. What he says is true. 10 years ago, this lone boy appeared before me. I didn't want him to leave me, so I selfishly grabbed his sleeve and didn't let him go for 10 years. I then took him with me to a place so far away, and so... it's about time I...
Mel, there's something I've never told you before.
Just as I'm about to tell him we should part ways, Tiga speaks up. Something he's never told me? It has been 10 years since we met, and he's already shared so much with me.
He hasn't told you about his divine protection.
Tiga opens his mouth again to explain.
I have the divine protection of insensitivity. I'm immune to the effects of your evil eye.
Huh?
So my feelings for you have nothing to do with your evil eye. It was love at first sight. I was struck by that innocent charm that you had. So you have nothing to worry about.
Oh.
Mel.
Tiga peers into my face as if nothing happened. I'm at a complete loss for words. The divine protection of insensitivity? What kind of ridiculous name is that?
Yeah, that's what Subaru said too.
You can't fool me with a lie like that. Tiga, you jerk. I was serious.
You don't believe me? Even though I supposedly do your every bidding because of your evil eye?
That's... Wait... What?
I won't lie to you, Mel. And if I were under the spell of your evil eye, I couldn't lie and say your evil eye isn't affecting me.
With that, Tiga moves his face closer again. I slide backward without thinking, but Tiga chases after me and touches my eyelid with his lips. Wait! Tiga! Tiga!
Mel, I was a coward. That's why I've been avoiding telling you the truth and ended up making you suffer for nothing. If you knew that I was immune to your evil eye, I thought that you would become afraid of me. I thought you'd push me away.
Tiga's words tinge my heart. He is probably right. If someone immune to my evil eye did appear, how would I have reacted? I would have turned around and run away.
I didn't want that. I didn't want to become someone that you feared or didn't care about. That's why I kept up appearances. I didn't show my real self to you, Mel. But I came to realize something. If you knew the real me, you could get scared and run away. But then, I just need to chase after you. Just taking a page from the book of the person who did the same thing to me after we had first met.
Tiga smiles. It's the same smile that I've known since we were young. During that moment, Tiga and I had not touched yet. That was when I saw that. I realized something. I wanted to see this smile more. So I...
Mel.
Tiga holds my hand. Even though my evil eye is hidden, the powers still remain in this horrible hand. Sakura called my hand my crown. He holds it tightly as he stares straight into me.
When I hold your hand, I'm not under your control, Mel. That's just how it is. But can I stay by your side and be in love with you?
Looking at Tiga's smile, I finally realized something. I realized what a fool I've been.
You're not a fool.
Oh, back then in that shack, I didn't want to let go of the boy who gave that innocent smile. I was always in love with you, Tiga. I didn't realize that simple fact for 10 years. Then...
The battle at Lapis Plains continues between us and Wolf. Okay, the cinematics on this look cool. It's back and forth battle, but in the end, we were one slowly getting pushed to our limits.
He absorbs mana from the surroundings and transfers it. It's like a perpetual motion machine.
Wolf directs the now giant Puka to wreak havoc while keeping his own offensive. The two of them seem to have the benefits for years of teamwork. Their attacks work in tandem, pushing us further back.
I'm surprised you can still move after I've absorbed so much mana from you all. I commend you for your tenacity. Now die!
No.
We will not. We can't be defeated here.
Rem.
This feels great. Let's keep this up until you're all destroyed. Don't worry, I won't let you die alone. I'll pierce a hole through the bottom of this world and flush you all down.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
Nothing will remain. Nothing will be left behind. Then we'll all be together and no one will be lonely. Right, Puka? Don't you agree?
Muscle Man? Puka's roar turns into an enormous flame that shakes the foundations of the world. True of her title, the Great Spirit of Fire is about to engulf the world in flames.
This is no good. The battle is only gonna get worse from here.
I understand your concern, but the opponent is getting worn down as well. We must endure this for now until we achieve victory.
Mimi is pumped up! Come on, Heitaro! Now you do it! Hey, I really don't have the energy for this.
I turn to my right to see Cruchet and Ricardo out of breath, along with the rest of the Iron Fang.
Rem, are you alright? You can stay back if you need some rest.
Not at all. Rem can still go on. Sister is still working hard. I cannot fall now.
I hope you're not pushing yourself too hard. Well, I guess we do need all the help we can get right now.
I look at my left and see Amelia, Rim, and Puck preparing for their next attack. They spur each other on with the objective in mind, and it's clear to see they haven't given up. It goes without saying how important moral is in battle. As long as our spirits aren't broken, we can't fight. We can fight. But as long as we're up against an opponent that can't hear, will slowly fall deeper into a disadvantage. The situation gradually worsens.
Oh no! Subaru! Look out!
What?
Amelia calls out, but my reaction is too slow. I don't have the agility needed to dodge the enemy's attacks in the first place. This is bad. I screwed up. I'm already useless in battle, and now I'm dragging everyone down. Just as a horrible thought curses through my mind.
Why not, Barusu?
Rom?
That voice.
Careful, Subaru. You could die if you stay there.
Was that extra hit really necessary?
Why waste time nitpicking? Simply shout out, "Praise be Mistress Rom." I know you want to.
I don't think he wants to say that.
Amazing, sister! Thank you for saving Subaru!
Naturally. I am your sister after all.
Rom runs her hand down her hair briskly and looks satisfied at the compliment from Rim. I would have been fine without the extra kick at the end, but she did help at me.
By the way, that just used up the rest of my magic reserves. Assume I am now powerless.
You became useless already?
Bruh.
Not at all. Sister will be a great help just by being here. She has the strength of 100, no 1,000 men.
Are you sure?
Correct. I am simply that amazing.
Yes, indeed you are.
Setting their little skit aside, if Rom is here...
Subaru!
Varys! If you're out here too, that must mean...
Of course! Didn't I tell you I'd pull it off?
Good job, Fairy. Ferris pumps an arm victoriously, and the silhouette of two people holding hands emerge from behind. There stood Melty, with bandages wrapped around her neck, and Tiga beside her. She walks with an uneven step, while being led by Tiga. Her eyes widen at the sight of the plains before her. It must have struck her with shock and despair. I can imagine the fear she must feel seeing someone she had known change so drastically. The person you trusted turned against you with malice. When that happens, you feel like the entire world is against you. Of course, Melty would wince seeing the cause of the furious battle on the plains, Wolf and Puka. The concern deepens inside her until her partner gently squeezes hand and dispels all of that fear with a single word. Melty nods and she looks up.
Puka! Please hear me!
She usually appears quiet and reserved, but she yells loudly, piercing through the battle. Fire roars and swords clash on the battlefield, but the first voice that cuts through the confusion.
Melty?
Wolf notices the two of them and pauses. Amidst the fierce battle, a momentary silence fills the air. The two siblings face each other on this field of red. The air is burnt, and the unstable world of mana circulates around Wolf, proof that his evil eye is now uncontrollable. But just standing here feels as if the inside of our bodies are about to be yanked right out. Everyone watches on, ready to jump out and intervene if anything happens. Then
what made you finally decide to show up after sneaking around all this time?
the silence is broken by Wolf's spiteful remark.
No response. That's fine. You should all know by now. The more you act stubborn, the more you hurt the countless people around you. It's the same with the people of Faradar. It's the same with the people who gathered here for you. Right, Melty? You're just the harbinger of misfortune. Haven't you had enough? You've been selfish enough already. Let's go back to Sakura. I'll drag you all the way there.
No.
Don't worry, I'll take Tiga too. Sakura will allow it.
Brother.
Wolf's abusive words were an attempt to cut Melty deep, but Melty interrupts Wolf and stares at him straight on.
No, my other brother. I'll be fine now, so you don't need to hurt yourself any longer.
Melty words seemed to freeze Wolf, as though he were struck by lightning. Wolf's eyes widen, as if he'd been slapped in the face.
Melty, you know me?
Yeah, I've always known. We were never able to meet because Sakura didn't allow it. But even when we were separate, I never forgot about you, brother. Sakura told me. She told me what you did, why you were working, and that you were hurt because of me.
Damn her.
Wolf is reminded of Sakura's twisted way and her cruel plot to keep Melty and Solemn apart. Sakura forced him to do the dirty work for Melty's sake, then tell her all about what Solemn had done. He is the elder brother that stained his hands for the sake of his sister. That brother's only saving grace is that his sister was ignorant of what he did.
I knew all along, but averted my eyes. It was cowardly of me. My brothers, I knew that both of you were doing Sakura's bidding, all for my sake.
No, make no mistake. I don't know about the weakling inside of me, but I've never thought about anything noble like that. It just happened to be at the right place at the right time. I got a thrill out of causing pain because my other self is nothing but a coward. He can't fully embrace the power of his evil eye. That's why he fails even at the simplest jobs. So I made a deal with him that I will do things in his place. He jumped at the opportunity. That's why I did what I needed to.
You chose to do all the dirty work. Mel would have been punished otherwise.
What?
If we displease Sakura and Mother, who knows what punishment was waiting for Mel? That's why Solemn sacrificed himself. No, it's not just Solemn. You were the same, Wolf.
Hey now!
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
You gotta be kidding me. What is going on here? Don't look at me like that. You and I will never see eye to eye. Tika, that was your role. Keeping Melty away from me was one of the jobs you were assigned with. Are you reneging on your duties just like that coward? And what do you think will come of that? You know what Sakura will do to Melty.
Brother, look.
Melty takes a step forward and she touches her neck. Seeing the bandages wrapped around Melty's neck, Wolf's expression twists in fear. He doesn't fully understand it, but his instincts are telling him that something awful has happened.
Bandages around your neck. What were you people doing in the dragon carriage? Weren't you just running away? What's with that blood? What did you do to her?
Melty turns her eyes downward. The easiest way to answer the question is...
Really? Give that thing to Melty!
That thing? Oh!
Amelia thinks briefly and reaches into her
Melty, catch!
pocket.
Miss Amelia?
Something is thrown from Amelia's hand and it flies in an arc toward Melty. The object snails through the air and Melty does her best to catch it. Then she opens her eyes wide. To see a single bright red ripe appa. Melty nods at the appa in her hand. Then at Amelia and me, we nod. Not just us, but everyone else gathered at the plains who were watching in silence gave her a nod of encouragement too.
Appa, what about it? Wait, Melty. But your throat is blocked.
Brother. Please, watch me.
Melty brings the appa to her mouth. She bites into the bright red appa with a light crunch.
It's delicious. It's so delicious, brother. It's so delicious, Tiga. Everyone, it's so delicious.
Aww. Her esophagus was closed, denying her joy of eating. Her life had been taken hostage for all this time. Yet, eating that single ordinary appa brought her so much happiness. Melty smiles while eating large drops of tears streaming down her cheek. She laughs and cries at the same time as she's taking bite after bite. All from eating an appa.
It can't be.
Melty continues chewing the appa. Thanks to the successful surgery, and Wolf watches blankly. All signs of emotion seem to have been drained from his expression. The seemingly endless darkness and negativity that emanated from him when we had first met faded away. He had discarded his mark, removed his robe, and exposed his face, but even his bare face still looks like a mask. It appeared weak and in pain, like a cracked mask, and had been attached to his face.
Subaru, Miss Amelia, and all the royal candidates and your associates. So many people have come together for Mel, helping her in ways that we couldn't. That's how Mel was finally liberated. Solemn and Wolf, Mel is free now.
Wolf slowly looks up in response, his face still lacking emotion. His lips slowly begin to move.
Free? Melty is free?
That's sus. Wolf covers his face with his palm and laughs to himself. An uneasy feeling stirs within. All who hear is dry laughter. The Great Spirit stands idly and begins to burn up in flames, as if reacting to his laughter.
Puka's firepower is growing.
This is bad. The Great Spirit is no longer sane. The contractor's state of mind is influencing her.
You mean...
Puka's fire grows more intense, and Wolf spreads his arms and laughs as the Great Spirit sears his back.
It's too late. It's too late for that. How comical. How funny. This is a comedy fitting for me.
Brother.
Congratulations, Melty. Hooray for freedom. Hooray for appas. But then, what about me?
Oh, he's crying.
I'm not needed anymore. Neither is the one behind me. In that case...
Wolf howls and jumps up. He lands on Puka's shoulder. He looks down on the plains. Tears streaming from his eyes as they burn with emotion. The malevolent masked magician points down at us.
Look at me, you lucky ones. I was born in a barren wasteland and lost everything. I robbed others and trampled them underfoot in order to survive. I am the malevolent masked magician, Wolf, the villain extreme, the evildoer, dauntless evil, 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 evil. Wolf!
Brother!
Ignoring Melty Antigua, Wolf howls.
I will follow the way of the villain. I will fight to the bitter end no matter how pitiful I look.
They hate that stubborn blockhead.
Subaru, why is Wolf like this?
That idiot doesn't know when to quit. Now that he's committed, he can't back down. Not after coming this far.
Is fighting really the only way? Can't we all just save Melty and let it be happy ever after? Can't we just have a happy ending?
No, that's not true.
Right when I was about to give up, with one more trick up my sleeve, Melty looks up at her brother looking down at her and speaks.
To everyone, I am standing here today. You've all given me so much. The delicious appa, my love for Tiga, and being saved by my brother. I used to think I had no choice but to endure it all. I don't want to simply give up and cry. I want to find happiness too. I want you there with me, brother. So please.
Melty turns around to face us. I can see her face full of emotion as she shouts.
Everyone, please help me.
Melty's plea for help comes from her heart. I take a breath and say,
Of course.
Yes, leave it to us.
Melty steals my line. Crap. Amelia steals my line.
I am a bit tired, but I suppose I will help.
I will also offer what assistance I can. Siblings should get along after all.
The Demon Sisters nod and pledge to do their best to help the siblings who had been separated for so long.
My job here isn't done just because I healed her. So, Miss Cruchet...
Say no more. Your kindness makes me proud.
A servant and a master show their bond of trust and choose to put themselves in the line of fire.
I suppose I will need to report to Miss Anastasia after the fact, but...
Save it. We can't quit now. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, listen to Ricardo.
Woohoo! Agreed! Our lady is going to yell at us later!
And yet you choose to join me. You all have my greatest gratitude and respect.
The finest knight in the Iron Fang promise to help, despite how their lords may scold them for it.
Subaru, will you help me?
Are you giving me a chance to say something cool too?
Yeah, I felt so sorry for you.
That's sarcasm.
Shut up! So how do we get to our happily ever after ending?
Through me.
Melty's response to my question, with one hand still holding Tiga, and offers her hand to me.
You mean
I'll use the evil eye of Calamity.
the evil eye? Are you sure, Melty?
Calamity is not good, though,
I was always
but it can
so
be used for
afraid.
good.
I used it after being forced to by Sakura. But I will no longer make any excuses. This is the power I was born with. It is the power I must live with the rest of my life. So,
Mel,
I will use the power of the evil eye to bond with my brother.
To bond?
Yes,
Melty gives her determined declaration, and Tiga and I look at each other.
Bonding?
It sounds a lot more endearing than indoctrination.
Done with your little strategy meeting. I'm going to crush you now.
No, you're not.
I understand you look up to edgy heroes and enjoy cliche romances. But you'll grow out of that one day. Don't worry, Wolf. I used to be into assassins and hidden weapons. One time I hid a bunch of sewing needles in my school uniform. It was pretty bad when I tripped and fell.
Ouch.
So I'll help you end this embarrassing phase.
What are you talking about?
As Wolf points, Puka unleashed a powerful blast beyond imagination as if a response to his rage. But
Huck, do your thing!
You got it, Leah. Guess I'll put in a little effort this time. Being the senior Great Spirit, I will have to educate my junior.
Puck's attack on Wolf and Puka sparks a barrage of offense from the others. One after another, various attacks are launched towards the giant target. And through these attacks, we shout our battle cry to start the bond with Wolf. Then,
Wolf! I won't let you get close to me. I know what you're after.
what is Subaru doing?
Getting in my way again?
I intercept Wolf's attack, causing me to roll pitifully across the ground. But in the next instance, Melty and Tiga close the distance with Wolf. One step closer.
Ferris, sorry about this.
Meow? Subaru, I don't like the sound of that.
I see Ferris turning pale in the distance, but it doesn't stop me.
Tiga, trust me and run straight ahead. Don't let go of the hand of the woman you love.
I hear no response from Tiga. His lack of answer is an answer to itself. Yup, he's using his reserves.
Shamak!
Yeah, it's called Shamak, not Shadow. I don't know. A casting of magic in the next instant I feel fatigued. What I gain in exchange is a darkness created from shadow magic that interferes with the senses. It engulfs Melty and Tiga and Wolf, sending them straight into oblivion, but
You're insensitive, right, bestie?
Tiga jumps into the darkness, right in front of him without hesitation. He holds Melty's hand as she runs alongside him. The darkness is supposed to blind all senses, but even the magic's effectability is nullified by the divine protection of insensibility. Some say that divine protection is a curse. Having powers that make you different from regular people usually brings misfortune. The same can be said about the evil eyes that melt like Melty. The supernatural powers they offer are much like divine protections. Just as Melty suffered from her evil eyes, there are those who suffered due to their divine protection. Tiga knows this, but
I'm glad that I have this divine protection.
thanks to the power, he broke through the magical effect that chased people away and met Melty. He fell in love with her without the power of the evil eye, and now he can help the love of his life achieve what she wants to achieve.
We're here, Mel.
No answer. She can't see this. She can't hear, but that's okay.
I will hold your hand and guide you where you want to go, like I always have.
The darkness lifts and imperfect magic unravels, bringing light again. Then
Brother, I've caught you.
Melty embraces Wolf. In the confusion causing Shamak, he was unable to stop it. He caught his sister jumping at him and supported her light body.
Bond with me, brother.
No one can tell if that is a wish or her evil eye, for her evil eyes, or simply just the wish of his sister. As if giving in to his sister's plea, Wolf drops onto one knee. Wolf cries while embracing Melty. What was the reason for those tears? Was it out of regret, joy, or could it be both, or neither? It's uncouth to try to analyze a man's tears, that's why.
Brother.
Don't call me that.
Why? You're my brother. You tried to save me.
Thought it was meaningless. Wishes are meaningless unless they are granted. I was meaningless. I spent all these years and I lost it all in a few days. I would rather lose you all as the villain. That would have given Puka and myself meaning. But now look at me. I was powerless.
Wolf's cries echo all around us. Wolf curses as Indoquacy while Melty holds him in her arms. There is pain that comes with feelings, the powerlessness and unfulfilled wishes. They all understand Wolf's cries. Despite her understanding, they cannot offer any comfort. His pain is his, and only his. No one truly knows how it feels. That's why.
I have no purpose.
No, you do, man. You're cool.
Let's stop this.
Solemn? Just as Wolf was about to come to terms with all, those same lips deny his cries. Wolf looks astounded as he touches his face. His expression seems to split down the middle.
Is that you, Solemn? Why would you come out now?
I've been watching the whole time. I know your pain.
Shut up. You know nothing about me.
When Faradar was attacked, our family, tribe, and home were destroyed. We were separated from our sister Melty, and we were desperate to be reunited with her. That is why I joined them.
Solemn begins to explain Wolf's origin and how the Malevolent Masked Magician was born. I've only heard bits and pieces about Melty's home. The bond that they had formed back then is still present even today.
I was weak. I joined them, but was unable to fulfill my role. I couldn't even protect my sister.
That's right. That's how I was born. So I can do all the dirty work in your place. And yet, it was all a waste. Melty didn't need me to save her. So you and I...
That's not true.
What?
Melty was saved because you were there. You bought her so much time by doing the work I couldn't. Time for Melty to grow. Time for Tiga to hone his fangs to fight. And time for us to connect with Puka. It all led to that one bite. Melty's bite of the Appa. I thank you, my other sibling.
This is like some one-man comedy show, but no one is able to interrupt. It seems almost scared. Solemn turns around. No, maybe it's Wolf. Who is it then? His gaze turns toward Melty. Her cheek is as red as an appa that she had not tasted in so long. Wolf squints.
Melty, are you happy right now?
Melty closes her eyes to that question. She then looks towards Tiga next to her, then to Solomon Wolf.
Yes, it tasted of happiness.
You heard her.
I see. I see.
Like a quiet sigh, Wolf's solemnly solitarily battle comes to an end. Wolf's seemingly solitary battle comes to an end. It would have a perfect happy ending if it ended there. Oh, we're still fighting.
But there's still one loose end.
Even with the surrender of Solemn Wolf, there's not yet the last obstacle as Puka. Puka has turned into a monster after absorbing so much mana that she went insane. Her fires could still incinerate the world.
Puka!
Brother, is Puka...
I know. I made her lose control, so I must take responsibility.
Wolf opens his evil eye and turns his palm toward
Hold
Puka.
it! What are you trying to do? I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll absorb the mana to weaken her. She is a spirit. She may still try to fight.
You can't! We have to bring Puka back too! It wouldn't feel right otherwise.
Yes, Amelia is right. Let's bring Puka back with us. I don't want any of us to be apart anymore.
Melty.
I agree.
Now that it's settled, we have to do this by force. How do we make this dream come true? Subaru, are you sure you don't have another trick up your sleeve? Because now would be the time to show it.
Probably.
You're expecting way too much out of me. I'm not Rem.
I am certain Subaru has prepared something.
Of course.
You're really expecting too much. Now that we've come this far, it's just a matter of willpower. Otherwise...
I just realized we're back to this beautiful music.
Otherwise what?
Please, God, Buddha.
I look up at the giant puka and pray to a higher power. Okay, here's the thing. Subaru, you said you were a atheist a while ago. But yet you prayed to a Buddha. Huh. You were lying, weren't you? Haha. Naturally, that doesn't help the situation. Everyone prepares for the final battle to ensue, but... I'm just joking around with you, Subaru. Something flies down at us.
This ends here.
Reinhardt? It happens in a matter of seconds. Suddenly, something giant in the crimson sky flies straight towards us, piercing Puka. A violent wind passes by, all blink in confusion. After the dust settles...
Sorry I'm late. It's okay now.
Yeah, I know that voice anywhere.
Reinhardt?
Yes. I'm glad I made it on time.
Amidst the smoke stands the red-haired light, Reinhardt van Astreus. Smiles. Okay. I just thought of something, but I doubt that's even true. I'll just look into it. I was trying to think of, like, lore, and I was like, wait a minute, is Reinhardt and Wilhelm, like, related? But I doubt that. I should know better. In his arms is a shrunken and unconscious great spirit of fire.
You really are so dependable.
That was fast and easy. Now that the battle is settled, Wilhelm Traeus is his last name. So, Van Astreus. You know, I'm not gonna let that bug me. I'm probably gonna have a lot of angry ReZero people yell at me, like, you don't know anything. The slashes of the sword demon slice through all of the mana wasps. Sakura spits out the dirt in her mouth and glares at the old swordsman, panting. The old swordsman doesn't appear winded at all. He calmly and coldly wields his sword.
You appear to be adept at manipulating insects, but there seem to be much fewer of them now. Do you have enough of them to attack me and protect yourself as well?
You monster!
You're the monster. The countless mana wasps that were around Sakura have been reduced from tens of thousands to but a few hundred, perhaps even less. Many of them fall prey to the sword. They fall to the ground and melt away.
It was entirely unnatural how they disappeared. They were an enigma that defied all reason.
Sakura finds the old man far from unnatural, but none of that matters now. She is soon pushed into a corner and realizes she will die soon. Right when she realizes death was approaching, Sakura's vision blurs. She had thought of death countless times, but that was only within the confines of her imagination. Dying from Melty going out of control, dying when Tiga resists her, dying when Solomon Wolf betrays her, dying when she angers Mother. She imagined the last words of the most often. She imagined the last of the one most often. But Sakura knew that she was never going to live a long life, but still, she had imagined dying like this.
You may still surrender. My master is merciful and tolerant. She may extend that even to you.
I'm sure Miss Cruchet would be that way. She is kind after all, but I don't think that's going to happen. Even if your master forgives me, my mother will not. If I upset Mother, I will be killed no matter where I am or what I'm doing. Death is unavoidable. That is why there is no hope of survival for me.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
Wilhelm takes a stance with his sword.
Lordman Wilhelm Trios.
Insect Master Sakura Element.
It is a custom to name oneself superior to unleashing one full strength in a duel. A single sword strike from Wilhelm pierces through the swarm of bugs that connects with Sakura. Now she's dead. A stream of blood gushes out of Sakura's body. She loses balance and flies backwards. She then falls into a river of the slums.
Oh no!
Wilhelm quickly peers into the river, wondering if that was her aim all along. But the water is now the color of darkness. Sakura is nowhere to be found. The round and white moon reflects on the surface of the water. Only the moon blesses the warriors who fought this fierce battle at the royal capital today. That sharp white moon blesses those who survived, and a blessing it was. Closure. Save progress.
I shall record this.
Afterwards, Cruchet et al., which I'm pretty sure that means everyone. Alright, so let's actually see how far we are left, because I might even just get the ending in here. What was that noise?
What are you looking at?
82%. Well,
Me?
oh, I don't want to see you, Felix. I mean, not Felix, but you. Oh, yeah. I guess we'll just end the video right here. Actually, it's gone into a pretty long video. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna try to probably spice up some editing in this video to make up the last video, and might just make that a flashback and get rid of the previous video, make this one episode 28. But yeah, I feel really bad about how last episode was, because I don't know what happened exactly, and we're back to this calm music. But the last episode might be the complete ending of this series, which is sad to say. But maybe one day I will stream and let you guys choose or something. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm not really that big of a streaming person. I'm more just record, edit, and post, and let you guys enjoy it. But yeah. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can always like or subscribe, or maybe even comment, because I love reading your comments. Even if some of them can be confusing, like little Among Us arts, but that one was actually a pretty funny one, because they were like, you think Amelia could be a imposter? Yeah, probably not. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!